Call of Duty points are now in Infinite Warfare. If you want the best way to get free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start getting yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Today's video is of course going to be another episode of my Epic Weapons of Infinite Warfare series, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about a sort of new variant that came out about maybe a week ago, or maybe 5 days to a week ago, the NV4 Chaos and all that sort of stuff. First off, I'd like to say if you guys could smash out likes on this video, I'd really appreciate 2,000 likes. Also, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. And if you guys want free Call of Duty points to earn yourself or get yourself some COD points to get these new epic weapons, link for that is down in the description. Now, today's episode is going to be a little bit shorter than my usual episodes because I am really sick. It just seems like everyone's getting sick, and I've been really sick these past few days. But let's get right into it. Let's throw the NV4 Chaos up on the screen and let's talk about it. So this one comes with two different things. Now, usually I'm a big fan of the NV4. Honestly, the NV4 is probably my favorite gun in the entire game, but this variant is sort of weird, and this is a variant that you really have to change your playstyle completely if you want to be good with it. Now, what this variant gives you is it gives you celerity, which increases hip fire rate and it reduces aim down sights fire rate. So essentially what that does is when you're hip firing, the gun will be shooting faster, and when you're aiming down sights, the gun will be shooting slower. And then it comes with steady, which reduces the hip spread and stacks with laser sight. So what I mean about this gun and what I mean about changing your playstyle is it's sort of weird how on this epic variant, a gun like the NV4, which is more of a long range traditional sort of, this gun is like the ACR. It's made to pick people off at range. They even have a variant called the Flatline, which is especially good because it has infinite damage range, and that's the other epic which goes in contest with this NV4 Chaos. But this NV4 Chaos is really weird because it essentially boosts up your hip fire while weakening this gun at long range and while aimed down sights, and that's one thing I really don't like about this variant. This variant is totally designed around close quarters hip fire action, and it's on a gun that is designed for medium to long range action, and that's why this variant doesn't really make too much sense. Where I can see this gun going good at is on maps like the one I'm playing right here on Genesis. In close quarter situations with this laser sight that I have on this class setup, you are able to spray people down and get those kills close range with hip fire, but I don't think this is a very good version of the epic. And because if you're a player that wants to be up in the enemy's face, if you're a player that loves hip firing, there's so many SMGs in this game which are very, very good at hip firing that it doesn't really make any sense to run an NV4 as a hip fire gun because of, there's so many SMGs that if you could put a laser sight on the FHR or on the RPR, you're going to be shredding people. Also, the worst part about this gun is how at long range it slows down. You're not even at long range, but anytime you aim down sights, it slows down the fire rate. Now, the NV4 Flatline, which is the other epic, also slows down the fire rate by 4, but honestly this one, it feels like it's slowing down the fire rate by like 7 or 8. It feels like the fire rate is really, really bad when you're aiming down sights, and you can basically tell by testing out. If you watch the gameplay, when I'm hip firing, the bullets are coming out of my gun super damn quick, and then when I'm aimed down sights, it's got a much slower fire rate. And that's why I think that this variant, while it can be good in certain situations, it really gets out-rivaled by the NV4 Flatline because that one is designed for at long range, where the NV4 actually strives, or the NV4 Follow, which is the nuke variant, the legendary, which also has reduced recoil, even though recoil isn't a problem on this gun. I think there are so many other good variants that this NV4 Chaos doesn't really make sense, and while it is a cool gun to try out and it does have a really cool look to it, I do like the look of this gun. It looks very similar to the NV4 Flatline. It doesn't really seem probable or like it's going to be the best NV4 variant because of how you have to adjust your playstyle, and you should never be using a variant that makes you play a way you don't want to play. So that's basically my consensus for this gun. If you guys like playing up close hip firing with assault rifles, this is definitely the gun for you. Personally, that's not really my playstyle. If you're going to be rushing, probably an SMG would do you better, but that's of course up to you guys. So if you want to spend the salvage on it, I'll leave that completely up to you guys, and it is up to your personal playstyle. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys could drop a like on this thing, I'd appreciate 2,000 likes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for Cookie and don't looky, and I'm out. Peace.